Ladies and gentlemen, part 3 in this build series. We are again working on the Volvo Amazon. In the first part we have done this side, in the second part we have done the rear window, and in the third part, which we are gonna do right now, we are gonna end up this left side, hopefully. But what I'm doing today, I removed my gas tank. So over here we have a huge hole where normally the fuel tank is in. And right over here we have the trim holes. And in these trim holes is normally this piece. We are gonna focus on removing the rust around these pinholes. And these holes are actually the spots where the trim sticks into. And we are gonna, as you can see, cut those pieces out, also this one. And we're gonna weld in some very nice and strong metal.
To be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the noon. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss.
Now we have down here this fender edge, which they repaired with a load of filler, which I hate. So I'm gonna fix this part too. And then last but not least, this is called the ripple plate because there are two ridges. I don't know how you English guys call it. But this plate is a pain on Amazon's. There's also a nice dent, as you can see over there. But yeah, we need to make a panel which folds inside. And as you can see, this panel lays on top of this lower part. So if I just make a piece which will run out of the trunk and then folds around and goes back up, we're done. So I think I'm gonna make this panel first and clean this up. So we have this side all done. And then when that is done, we can continue on those pieces.
The other way, sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow.
The thing that's up next is actually making a piece that fits in here, and then we can spot weld it to the inner fender, and then we can weld it completely downwards over there. Get that all nicely shaped up. The sad part is my air sander, which goes in that hose, is at home. So yeah, I took it to my other work and I forgot it for today, which I really need on this job. So yeah, that's a bit sad. But we are gonna make a piece for this one, and then we can continue the amazing work. Because if everything goes like this piece, then I think we can get this side done in this week. We have some funny stuff going on because yeah, look at this. I don't know what the previous owners thought, but yeah, look how far my finger is going into the filler over here. It's just crazy how thick this filler layer is. And I don't know why, because actually the metal underneath it is just perfectly fine. So maybe they did it to like continue this line down here, like a more to the front way. But I wouldn't see a point in that, because your fender stops here and then it's a new piece of metal. So guys, as you can see right now, I have this piece spot welded in, as you can see, and I use a metalworking hammer, just a very nice and flat hammer. This is a very old one from my grandfather, and this is just something I like to use, and I use that to smack this edge over here flat. So when you look at this way, the two panels are like exactly aligned with each other. And when they are exactly aligned with each other, you can just weld onto that and just fuse the old panel and a new panel together to one piece. Below here you can see this panel is actually sticking out. So I need to smack this one inside. And that is the whole reason why I don't use this to begin with. But I start with using this edge as a beginning point. Then I use this edge as last. So the one here on the bottom and the one here on the top. Those are the last spots I will do, because when you weld these shut, you will not be able to press this metal against the old metal. So first this part, then press it together, make some spot welds over here, over there, and just upwards, so you make a nice closing seam. And let's fix this part.
I wish I knew